roller coaster.
Let us paint the whole picture. All right, well, yeah, we've got some summer heat coming for the 4th of July holiday, and I hate to say this, I almost want to duck and hide, but we have the chance for showers and storms back in the forecast for the actual 4th of July holiday. That includes the evening time frame, so we're going to keep a very close eye out because timing is everything. If it's earlier, that's better, right? 84 degrees, though, and that humidity is going to be up again. So we've got all of that coming back at us with a little bit of a break today and tomorrow, but already by Friday evening, the next system's approaching. That'll stir up just a chance of a shower or thunderstorm, and then this boundary kind of gets hung up, stuck. And because of that, and we're on the other side of it, we're in that unstable air mass, and that's enough to touch off some showers and storms. I don't see a washout any of the days, but of course, there's so much going on, outdoor activities, pool time, beach time. You just want to be aware that this is a possibility even on into Monday. And yes, that boundary is still in place for the 4th of July. So we'll be watching the radar really all holiday weekend. And then, of course, on top of that, we've got to watch the wildfire smoke. This is a look, a sort of a snapshot of the current air quality. You see all the reds and purples. That's the very unhealthy air. That is all off to our west for now, but we're starting to get into that moderate category on the high end. So we could see that dip up into that unhealthy category today. So this is going to be something we'll watch today. The air quality alerts are up. Take those seriously. Take it easy today, but should be a little bit better as we go through the rest of the weekend into next week. All right, so we're clear now. 66 degrees. We'll have mostly sunny skies, of course, hazy skies. Temperatures warming up nicely, about 83 degrees, slightly less sticky than it was the last couple days. 68 degrees overnight with partly cloudy skies. And then tomorrow, another warm one, 83, with that late day chance of a shower. But I think we'll get a full dry day.
A quick look down the street right now.
That's right. Check on that. All right, guys, we're checking on the weather. And boy, this looks a little familiar, right? So that layer of haze, watching it, the smoke and the air quality today, unfortunately, not going to be great, even though the weather is going to be pretty nice. We head to Vienna, New Jersey today and tomorrow with some sunshine, pretty warm. And then it's a stormy set of days. And yes, it takes us through even the 4th of July. So I'll break down the timing and what we're really looking at here in that 10-day forecast.
Thanks so much, Maria.
We've got travel on our mind for sure, and we've had our travel issues, to say the least, when it comes to the weather. We're going to add in air quality and some smoky, hazy skies, too, including all the way down into North Carolina, Charlotte and Raleigh. But really, the worst of the smoke and the air quality right now is the Midwest, the Great Lakes, and even as we get into parts of the Northeast, so western New York State, eastern PA, starting to see those numbers come up. We're in the moderate category right now, but we could see that go up into that unhealthy for sensitive groups, those numbers above 100. Remember, at the height of what was horrible air quality and smoke, we were all the way up here. So we're not at that level, but obviously sensitive groups, it's going to be an irritating kind of day. We've got that for today, but those northwest winds are going to get right back to the south here as we get into tomorrow. So we're already watching changes by the time we get to the weekend. Unfortunately, with a holiday weekend, I'm not sure you're going to like these changes. With that next approaching system, a chance for some showers as early as Friday evening, and then scattered chances for Saturday and Sunday. This boundary, unfortunately, isn't moving. We're on the other side of it. Plenty of instability to tap into, and that's why we can't rule it out, unfortunately, even into July 4th. So we're keeping that storm chance in there. It's not going to be a washout any of those days, so don't cancel any plans, but you may have to make some adjustments. 66 right now at Central Park. The dew point's down in the 50s, so again, otherwise, without the hazy skies and the smoke and the air quality, we'd be talking about a really nice day. Temperatures 77 degrees by noontime, on our way up into the low 80s with some sunshine. And again, northwest winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Nice quiet evening too, 68 degrees, and we're rain free. But again, start thinking about, I can hear you. I'm one of your favorite. Top 5, 20?
You too.
Top 20. Top 20.
And we like Adele too.
There we go. All right, we've got some sun coming up. Hazy skies, smoke, poor air quality. That's in the forecast. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty nice day. We hit to Brookfield. Temperatures feeling like summer by 4 p.m., 79 degrees. A nice little break in that humidity for now. But boy, that is coming back, along with the chance for showers and storms all holiday weekend long. So I'll break it down coming up in the 10-day.
Maria, thank you.
Have the smoky haze returning, and we're starting to see those numbers tick up a little bit as far as the air quality index. And so you can see we're in the yellow right now, which is moderate. We do expect at times that we could get into the orange. So unhealthy for sensitive groups. It's one of those things where, again, we're not comparing it to where we were during that one awful time, right? The very unhealthy to hazardous hazardous, but obviously that is small consolation to all of you who are affected by these types of conditions. So just take it easy today. This is something that we'll have to watch all summer and the next few days, absolutely. As you can see, the smoke forecast keeping it in the area even through tomorrow, but I think a wind shift will help us out again as we head into the weekend. So we expect air quality to improve heading into the weekend. So today I think may be the toughest days as far as the current round of air quality and smoke goes. It definitely looks the part as we see the view from Jersey City. Looking at Manhattan's got that sort of filter right now at 65 degrees. I would love to just not have to talk about the haze because it's actually feeling pretty nice out and it's going to be a nice day. That dew point in the 50s makes a huge difference. We were in the mid 60s the last couple days, so feeling a little less sticky. Warm 83 degrees and otherwise mostly sunny skies. Northwest winds at about 5 to 10. And then tonight down to 68 degrees with partly cloudy skies. We've got our eye on the long weekend with a chance for some showers and storms as early as Friday night. And as you can see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday, unfortunately cannot rule it out. But let me show you what it looks like or what it's not going to be. It's not going to be a washout, but as early as Friday into Saturday, it's this boundary that gets hung up. And because of that, the conditions triggering some showers and storms gets hung up. We just can't rule it out, but it's not going to be nonstop end to end. Just something that you may have to have sort of a plan B.
Check in with Maria LaRosa. What's happening?
All right, well, we got the hazy skies, and we're getting a glimpse of that as we look from Jersey City. Let's check in with Brennan, a sweet baby from Lincoln Park, New Jersey. Ready for some sunshine. We'll get it along with the haze, of course. No storms today, but I've got it every day of the holiday weekend. More on that in the 10-day coming up. Impacting the shade of our sunrise. It is a pretty view though right now. From the Lincoln Harbor camera, we have blue skies above some of that haze and yes, some of the bugs going too. But one of the big weather stories today, of course, the air quality and that wildfire smoke returning. We keep reinforcing that this is not going to be the levels we were at earlier in the month. However, definitely enough smoke out there. The air quality has come down and may go down a little bit more, a little worse as the afternoon goes on, and it's still going to be in place tomorrow because those northwest winds helping to bring that smoke in place. So just one of those days, if you're in that sensitive group, you have irritations when you have conditions like this, it's going to be one of those days. I do think improving over the next few, wind direction and some of the weather are going to help with that. Otherwise, I'd be talking about a really nice morning and a pleasant afternoon. 65 degrees, that dew point in the upper 50s. We've been in the low to mid 60s all week. Really, really sticky. So we're getting a bit of a break from that, which is nice. And then mostly sunny skies. Temperatures right about 77 degrees through noontime with that comfortable warmth into the low 80s. Today will still be about 82 at 5 p.m. and a nice looking evening for whatever you've got going on. Temperatures staying in the mid 70s. And then overnight tonight, a few clouds. That's it. 68 degrees. And tomorrow, another nice one, at least to start off with. 83 degrees. And I say at least to start off with because by the evening, or I should say late night, there is a chance for showers and storms. And that takes us through the rest of the holiday weekend, unfortunately. This next system with the cold front, the front gets hung up. It's stationary, which means it's not moving. The setup's not moving. So each day we have a chance for showers and storms. Not one day a washout, but we've got to keep it in the forecast. And unfortunately, even for the actual 4th of July holiday. And on top with the showers and storms and the warm up, we'll see that humidity come way back up. So it's going to be
the weather.
All right, guys, we're looking at some hazy skies, some clouds too, trying to get that sun to break through. Otherwise, a nice, comfortable morning with temps in the 60s from Hoboken to Westport, Hauppauge as well. You can see by later this afternoon some more sunshine, temps in the 70s and 80s, but we've got the showers and storms right around the corner again. So I'll time it out for you heading into the holiday weekend in the 10-day. The smoke and the air quality right now, we're still in that moderate level across the area. We have those air quality alerts up, but the forecast for the smoke showing why we have that. Of course, it's come back. We've had a little bit of a break from the air quality issues related to smoke. We could still see it an issue tomorrow, but for now, just know that we expect this to improve at least as we get into the weekend. Wind shift and of course the weather going to help us out, I think, a little bit here as far as air quality, but today may be the worst of it. So if you're in that unhealthy, sensitive group where you get a little irritation from this, you want to stay inside, use the air conditioning, and just take it easy today. We're already getting a sense of that over our areas. We look into Nassau County, a little hazy, and the view of Lake Success. So far, the visibility is good under mostly sunny skies. It is 66 degrees. Taking that smoke out of the picture, I'd get to tell you about how nice it feels out there because that dew point's all the way down into the 50s after days and days in the low to mid 60s. It's nice to take that stickiness out a little bit. And the temperature's warming up pretty quickly by noontime time 77 on our way up to about 83 degrees. Storm free, so the windshield wipers, the umbrella gets a break today, and it should be a really nice evening. We have the Mets home. First pitch tonight at 7:10. So again, I don't think smoke is going to be the issue where this is going to be something that the game could be canceled or anything like that, but obviously hazy skies. Temperatures staying in the 70s during the game. And then overnight tonight down to 68 degrees. I think we get a full storm-free afternoon tomorrow, 83, but we got to factor the chance for storms increasing as we get to Friday night and through the weekend. Yes, you see that correctly. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now into Tuesday too. Can't rule it out. I don't see a washout day any day, but this is something that's sort of that summertime where you got to keep an eye to the sky, maybe have a plan to get your guests inside if anything happens. And then, of course, that humidity coming back big time too. It's back to sticky as temperature.
At the weather.
All right, maybe not a perfect forecast, but we have a 0% chance of rain today, so we'll take that. But you can see it going up, those chances all throughout the holiday weekend, and by July 4th, adding up is maybe as much as 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So I'll break down the timing. What we're looking at is the storm chance continues to ramp up over the weekend in the 10-day forecast.
Maria.
Yeah, absolutely. We are definitely going to be watching because we've put the chance for a few showers and thunderstorms back in the forecast here for the 4th of July. So on Tuesday, along with showers and storms, you know, there are other conditions that can make for not such a great display. Low clouds, wind, of course. We don't think the wind's going to be an issue, so it would be that shower and storm chance. So we're going to watch it closely. It doesn't look like a washout day, and every day that we have for the holiday weekend with that storm chance doesn't look like a washout, but 84 degrees, so it's got that summer feel. That humidity's coming up along with that. So what's going on? Well, we're going to see a little bit of a break from the storms, but this next system, that's what's going to bring it right back. And unfortunately, that cold front doesn't come on through. It gets hung up. That's the alternate red and blue, the stationary front. We're on the south side of it, so that keeps us warm, it keeps us muggy, but also a little unsettled. So each day we have a chance for showers and storms. I wouldn't cancel plans, but if you're having a big group of people and you are able to maybe bring them inside at times, that may be the type of setup that we've got, even as we get into Monday night and Tuesday. Of course, short term, not too bad. We're dealing with the smoky haze, though, and the poor air quality. Get a sense of that as we look into Nassau County from the Floral Park camera. If you're doing any traveling, the worst of the smoke remains to our west from the Midwest, Ohio Valley into the Mid-Atlantic. Right now, we're in that moderate category, but we're starting to see those numbers tick up a bit in through eastern Pennsylvania. So we're going to watch it. We do think we'll get into that unhealthy for sensitive group level today and perhaps into tomorrow, but overall we're not going to see the levels we saw earlier in the month, and it's not going to stick around for days and days and days. So that's the good news here for the weekend. 67 out there now. It's very comfortable humidity wise, dew points in the 50s, so it's a dry warmth today up to 83 degrees and looks like a great evening aside from the haze, down to 68 degrees with light winds and fair skies. By tomorrow